Hello friends, welcome to Market Analyzers. Today Nifty opened with a gap up of 53 points. Let's talk about the reason for gap up. Yesterday, US markets moved significantly upside. The main reason for US stocks rally is stronger than expected retail sales data. Retail sales data tells us total value of sales happening at retail level. It indicates how much people in America are spending. So this retail sales data was released yesterday. Market expectations was it will be around 0.2% increase in August compared with July. This is August data that we are seeing now. Expectations was 0.2%, but it came at 0.6%. So you may get a doubt here. Stronger retail sales data means strong economy and inflation is high. Then Fed will raise interest rates. Then markets should take it as negative. But why did US markets rally? Even after this data, the expectations of rate increase in September 19th to 28th meeting is 0%. Nobody is thinking Fed will raise interest rates. US Fed job is to keep economy on track and control inflation. Even US Fed's interest rate rise is not making economy weak. Main reason for August inflation rise was due to a fuel price increase. This is the reason why markets in US rallied. This data indicates economy is strong even at such high interest rates. So this is about US data. Now let's move on to European data. Even European markets closed on a good gains yesterday, but European Central Bank has raised interest rates by 25 basis points. This brings the interest rates to 4.5%. The last time European Central Bank has raised interest rates to 4.5% was in 2001. This is a record in last 22 years, but still the reason for European markets rally upside is in their statement. ECB has said it most likely will be their final rate hike. If this 4.5% levels maintained for a sufficiently long time means it will automatically bring inflation down. So no rate hikes in near future in Europe. This is about Europe and the reason for European markets rally. Now let's come to Asia. Before moving to Nifty price action, let's talk about positivity in China. People's Bank of China, which is China's central bank, reduced its reserve requirement ratio by 25 basis points. Reserve requirement ratio RRR means all banks in China should hold certain portion of funds in liquid assets like treasury bills like that in anything which can easily be converted into cash. But now China's central bank has cut 25 basis points, which will bring more liquidity into economy. Banks now can use that money to give loans which can boost economy. And even industrial production and retail sales data were positive, better than market expectations. So all these points, US, Europe and China bought gap up in Nifty. After gap up, Nifty touched a new all-time high of 20,222 and some profit booking was seen in last 30 minutes and markets closed at 20,170. There is no logic in talking about Nifty's direction when Nifty is touching new all-time highs every day. Obviously the trend is positive. If we talk about levels, support is around 20,140 which formed today in intraday and resistance at 20,200. Now let's talk about option chain range 19,500 to 20,200. In yesterday's video I clearly explained why I am still looking 20,200 even when markets are coming very near to 20,200 because of call ratings and pivot resistance in daily time frame. I also said if any candle in 50 minutes time frame closes about 20,200 means I will change my view from 19,500 to 20,200, which did not happen today. In 50 minutes time frame candle went about 20,200 but it did not close about 20,200. I am expecting 20,200 will be broken upside. Yet the reason why I did not change the range is until our view gets broken it is better to stick to the original setup. FIs are net long at 65% in futures and they still hold close to 60,000 long contracts in futures. Friends, if you like the data I have shared with you till now, please subscribe to our channel. We will daily discuss about markets and like the video. If you know any of your friends who follow stock markets, please share the video with them. Now let's move on to stocks news. Yesterday we spoke about SAT hearing on Puneet Goenka versus SEBI. The hearing has been postponed to 27 September. Now let's talk about NTPC. NTPC has updated exchanges about a joint venture with Uttar Pradesh Rajya Vidyut to develop thermal power plant. The worth of the order is not known yet. Now let's move on to Tata Motors. They are considering to launch dedicated retail outlets for its EV stores. This move will help them to create a distinct brand for its EVs, said the company's managing director. Tata Motors sold close to 80% passenger vehicle EV market share. The new outlets will be operated from next quarter across the country, updated Tata Motors. Now let's talk about SpiceJet. In 2021, Madras High Court has ordered SpiceJet to clear its loans with Credit Suisse of around $6.5 million. But SpiceJet has only paid them $2 million. Then again in Supreme Court, Credit Suisse filed a case against SpiceJet over failure to pay its dues. Then Supreme Court in its judgment judgment ordered to SpiceJet pay the amount within 22nd September. So they paid 1.5 million to Credit Suisse. With this update, share price was positive today. Now let's talk about Gufic Biosciences. They have won a patent for its invention of omadacycline tosylate, which is used in bacterial infection. The patent is for a period of 20 years. The patent is for processing and preparation of this drug. With this news, the share price moved higher. Today, Asian Paints fell by 1.3%. The main reason for price fall is crude oil price rise. We have earlier spoke about positivity in China. So China is also a major consumer of crude. It also increases crude oil prices. Many raw materials used in paints are from petroleum. So increasing crude oil prices will increase their raw material cost, which will reduce their profitability. It is negative not only to Asian Paints but to entire paint sector. Now let's talk about Greaves Electric Mobility. They have launched a new electric cargo three-wheeler. It has a range of 100 kilometers and a single charge, updated the CEO of the company. Now let's move on to Dixon Technologies. Dixon is set to launch a new smartphone manufacturing plant in Delhi. They will invest more than 4 billion rupees. They will mostly produce MI smartphones. This is not an official news set. Now let's talk about Adani Green. Total Energies SE. It is a French multinational company. They mainly operate in non-renewable energy side like crude oil, natural gas exploration and production. They are looking to diversify their business into clean energy projects, in which they are looking to buy stake in Adani Green Energy projects worth $700 million, which are renewable energy projects. With this news, the share price rallied by 1.6% and closed around rupees 1000 mark after a long time. Before Hindenburg report, the stock was trading around 2100 mark. Now let's talk about HDFC Bank. Creditwise Capital and HDFC Bank partners to co-lending agreements. In this agreement, they will give loans to two-wheeler buyers in Tier 2, Tier 3 and Tier 4 towns. Let us know a bit about Creditwise Capital. They are consumer finance NBFC. They give loans only to consumers, mainly people who are looking to buy two-wheelers through online using their loan apps. They were mainly focusing on big cities. Now with this partnership with HDFC, they will expand their reach and they can also use HDFC Bank's expertise in offering credit, updated the company director. So this ends today's video. Thank you for watching.